And meanwhile, are we... how's that coming along?
Ready, sir.
They've got 50 days. We're seeing a bit of heavy fighting over here. But we should be good. We should be good. Let's send...
Ready.
I daren't send them all. But I'll send one extra Marine division over here. And the tanks, when this attack fails, we'll send the tanks over. It is drawing Japanese divisions up here, which is excellent. Send them in. Enemy are knackered. Send them in. Amphibious tanks. Perfect. Push your way through. Is that the region? Is that a separate region? In that case, then I can also build some infrastructure. Let's push that to the top of... Actually, it doesn't need to be as high as that, does it? Just to bring supplies to those fellas. 6 should do. Unless I want to land another army up there, which I might. Yeah, I'm going to rush down there. I've only got 4 divisions. The next lot is planning the invasion to go over there. But we'll rush with the Marines where we can. I had 8 Polish divisions up there, but unfortunately, Poland went home when they were liberated. So that kind of caught me out. This army could come and do something. It's probably... What have the Japanese got there anyway? What have they got? I think the Allies can probably take care of that. I think I might do that, you know.
All in.
Right. Stop. Cancel all orders. And stop. Bring them down to Bangkok. As fast as possible. Stop, actually. Railroad to Bangkok. That'll be better.
Move out.
And let's get these up into this northern island up here. Excellent. Now that might be enough to cause a serious problem. But it's really just a distraction attack up there. So back over here. Where are we fighting? Do we have... Oh, okay. Right. We've got to watch. There's all this stuff kicking off. Who is that place? That's the Iranian Communist Authority. And that's... No, it's not. Who's the owner of that? Siam has capitulated. Oh, good. We were fighting them. That's good. Right, I've got my armies in place. I've got some in place. We'll just wait for the... Let's speed this up while I wait for the rest to get there. Meanwhile, more guys training over here. Another big UK army. We'll need those. We'll need to put them into a front line. I do have the manpower of my puppets as well I can call on, like India and Malaysia. We're building... We've got a load of Indian troops fighting on the frontier, actually. And we've got Malaysian troops recruiting. Japan has called Siam as our enemy in the Japanese-Polish war. So Siam has just capitulated and it's jumped straight back into the fight. Well, I wish them the best of luck with that. We've nearly got the armies in place. Have we got enough? Is anyone coming? Right, let's slow that down. Pause. I'm just going to plan this out. So we're going to take 4 tank divisions into there. And the remainders into there. Are we going over a bloody river? We are. Right, followed up by 12 divisions motorised. 11 divisions of motorised, and there should be a light tank as well. We'll send the light tank that way. Oh, I've not got my... Hang on a sec, I can't see my notifications. Crazed Tim, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Must have clicked on something earlier. Right. Okay, where are we? Also, let me just open them up on this streaming PC. What are the US doing? They're kind of getting involved in here. You can see they've got divisions on the front line all over the place. I think they're getting more heavily involved around here. I mean, here we've got everyone. We've got Norwegian and Dutch and Yugoslavian and Free French, Communist French, I should say. Not a lot of Americans, actually, that I can see. So maybe I was wrong about that. There's some in there. But I am more than happy for the Americans to go with the front line there. They were fighting in Greece. So they're getting involved. I don't think they're troubling Japan too much.
Ready.
Let's see, where we're going to go. Okay, so we're kicking off here. We just need to kick the door in, basically. And then our motorised troops will be able to spread out through the countryside. And quickly, we're going to have 8th Army cut down to here. The 1st Army try and cut through Munich and get down to here. Or maybe over here. That might be a better one. We'll go through Nuremberg. Yeah, that might be better. We'll take all of it if we can. You can always ask the dwarfs for help. Looks like we're going in. Once we've broken them, there won't be much resistance in front of us. We should just be able to storm across there. We'll chase the broken units as much as we can. Pause.
Ready.
Right, let's go. 1, 2,
Listen up.
3, 4, 5. Let's go 5. Someone in there? There's no one in there.
Move out.
The rest, 7.
Ready, sir.
Pile on into there. Oh, we've got tanks. Hang on, we should have put tanks first,
Orders.
and then the other ones. Let's get that moving. And we've got a light tank somewhere. We'll keep on chasing the knackered people. Actually, we're going to get a... No, we won't go for a quick cut off there. So I want to move further south. Where's my light tank? Can't see him. Did we get him going? 7 lots of infantry. Yeah, let's go that way. And then there. We're off.
Ready to move.
Ulm. Pile forward. Where's that light tank gone? Where's he gone? Is there an easy way of seeing or getting to what's in there? Let's pile those down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go with the tanks that way.
Ready to move.
Pile on in. Since these are fortress zones, so I don't want to attack these until everything else is starved out. But we'll go straight across. Oh, no, no, no. That was wrong. Actually, we can... That's going to be an easy fight, surely. Fortress or not. This is looking a mess. Yeah, Chris Tim, at war with the Soviets after defeating Germany in the main war. We went straight into war with Soviets. It wasn't my choice to. We'll take Nuremberg, because Nuremberg looks like a good prize. And then, yes, we will. We're going to try and meet up down there. And we've got everything going where it needs to. Pile across, everyone. We've got 4 tanks into there. We really need to go down... Where are these lot going? Can I just go into that? It wasn't the ideal direction. Also, I need to leave 1 unit there until someone comes along to reinforce that line. And I'd better have 1 in there as well. I've sort of messed that up a little bit. Well, nearly there. Nearly there to cut off to that line, which is good stuff. Make sure we hold Ulm. We're into Nuremberg. Great stuff. I lost track of where all my stuff is here. Shall we grab... Yeah, let's grab that. Light tanks in from the other side. Just want to take a quick pause. just going to use 2 of these tanks here
Listen up.
to go and take that. And then we just hold the line whilst the infantry comes round. And then we'll start choking off. Doesn't the UK have a focus to go to war with the Soviets? It does, yeah. I didn't want to go to war with the Soviets until we got Japan finished, because we've still got that little project on the back burner. But I think we're okay. Yep, go on. We can go in here again. Can't go there, can we? Just check. No, it's through that one first. So I'm just making sure our Marines are following us down. And we're waiting for reinforcements to turn up as well. So I've got some infantry on the way. I've also got... There they go, look. They are on the way. Doesn't look like all of them. Oh yeah, the rest are coming. I'm waiting for this army to finish preparations. If only I had a naval invader commander. What do you call them? They've got the invader perk. That would have been really nice for this. But anyway, another 50 days. We'll keep the Japanese fighting up here. We're pulling away divisions, which is the plan. Am I going to invade Siberia after conquering Japan? It's a possibility, but it'll be a bad area to supply. And also, there's no victory point locations. So, like, all this is, like, almost all barren wilderness. So you can conquer all this, and the Soviet Union won't bat an eyelid. Oh, we've got some modern armour. Excellent. We could do with that on the battlefield. Where's the rest of my modern... Pause. I have more modern armour somewhere, and I can't see it. Unless I've already added it into the 8th Army, have I? No. I built 2 divisions of modern armour. Do you guys remember? I have no idea where it is. This is saying I've only got 1? I don't believe that. I thought I had... Oh, unless they weren't fully finished. Oh, that's right. They weren't finished. Okay. Panic over.
Ready.
We'll add them in there. That's excellent. So that army is in training. They will be needed on the continent fairly soon. I'm going to transport them to Dunkirk. Ready. And they can go from Dover. We haven't used Dover for anything. Get across there. Supply is terrible in Siberia and the troops get attritioned. Yeah, and it would require building up naval bases and infrastructure, wouldn't it? And I don't think it's really worth the bother. I might be wrong. I'm just going to add those into a little training army. I will put them in Dover as well. Right, back to the 8th Army, where the important stuff is kicking off. So as long as we hold this line and snip off the Soviets everywhere, we've almost got through here, but we seem to be lacking some very important defensive forces here. And I don't want to get cut off with this crazy big advance that I'm doing. So if can I just batter my way through? Where can I go for another cut off? I don't want these guys escaping. They've probably just gone from there, but it'll be fine. We'll be fine. Leave one behind and advance. It's quite a bit in Munich. And that's not a guaranteed win there either, by any stretch of the imagination. Bring these troops down. As you can see, we've got an odd little bulge. I don't think holding Nuremberg's probably worth the bother. Go on, what I'll do is I'll pile 4 divisions into there and help with this cut-off. There's a lot of resistance coming here, so we might just have to be content with getting this in this particular advance. I've got 6 divisions there. Okay, they don't need to be there. And then we'll leave 1 there. Move the rest into there. Leave 1 there. Move the rest into there. Let's bring them forwards to help. Did the Soviets get a war goal? They were justifying war against Greece. And they just declared war on Greece, which, as Greece was part of the Allies, it dragged everyone else back in. So this is going to be good when we snip off all these... Can we see how many there are there? If I zoom in slowly, does it? No, I'd have to manually count them, and there's quite a lot. But that'll be a good haul when we starve them out of their fortresses. Have we got 2? Can we get 2 going?
Order.
I'm going to leave 1 in there and see if I can get... Can I get Innsbruck? I just want to cut these off, and then there's no supplies coming through. And then these allies can meet up, and then that'll be good work. Although Berlin's still a long way away. Poland's done a real good job to stay out of this mess. Ooh, protect Suez. The Balkans Strategy, what will this do? Greece gets industrial support, which gets 2 off-map military factories. Yugoslavia gains a Balkans Strategy, which increases their opinion of me. I think that's generally a good thing to do. Unless I go for something... expand the repair yards. Extra dockyards. Oh, that's good. Okay. Let's go for a battleship focus. We'll have that. So, war goal-wise, how we're looking? We're on 13%. Is anyone above that? China is on 28%. Oh, hang on. What was that? We've got the Japanese-American War. Oh, right, we're on 37% of that. I've never noticed before that there was these tabs at the top of this. I've always wondered how to look at the different wars. That's really cool. Have they always been there? Because I have never seen that before. So we're sinking a few big Japanese ships now. Cruisers. God damn, my planes did a good job there. Well done, RAF. Okay, this is working okay. Let's see what's going on here. These Marines defending against a counter-attack. Let's send them in. If we can. They're still defending. Well, that's fine. We'll get there. And we'll be good. We've got a lot of troops suddenly. Do I want to attack into there? I'll be better off just holding these islands and letting them do suicidal attacks across the waters, won't I?
Keep moving.
I'm going to do that until the... stop. Stop? Yeah, just stop. 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 Yeah, let's let them do that all day long. I was thinking of rushing through, but I suppose it depends what's behind. Actually, if my infantry arrives, which it has, good. Good. Let's push these down. That's a different matter then. We've got the infantry coming up behind. No, I haven't got an order on them. I did have an order on these guys coming in, which I hope I've cancelled. Yeah. So we'll leave that for a moment. Still waiting for the invasion in southern Japan to get ready to kick off. We're going to make sure that everything here gets starved and killed. Did I get into Innsbruck? Don't think I did. We've got to get into Innsbruck. That's key there. Let's throw some soldiers in as well to support the tanks. Yeah, these can move up. If we're fighting into mountains, tanks aren't the best thing for the job. I don't think we're going to get that one cut off. Not in this go. Unless I go through there, and cut them off that way. But that's fine. Let's focus on one thing at a time. And let's see these people start to starve out. Let's also cut this gap up here. Tanks can go in. You're not needed there. You get on that front line. You are going to be snipping off. Where are we going to go when we do? Possibly there. Let's put them here, ready to move. I think we're going to see the Soviet Union try and break out of this pocket. Did we get Innsbruck? We did. We've met up. That's excellent. Now let's start sending the tanks backwards. And who else can we support with from there?
Ready, sir.
We'll get some infantry going in. We moving in?
Ready, sir.
We'll get those fellas. They can go in. Followed up with those. Nice. This pocket is crumbling. Crumbling rapidly. What have we got here? I'm going to gamble that those can go in there.
Listen up.
Starving them out one pocket at a time. Make an offensive line into that pocket? No, I don't like offensive lines. Because the AI it'll attack in stupid places and just throw people into their death if you're not watching carefully. I'll only do that if there's like very little resistance or a completely bollocksed enemy in front of them. So I'd rather micromanage little fights like that. Besides, it gives you a feeling of being in a bit more control on the battlefield, and I think that's quite good fun. This is going well. We're pulling all those Japanese divisions away from the south.
Ready.
Okay, so we're going to leave one lot here. In fact, detach you. You can form your own little army just by yourself.
Ready, sir.
Just so I don't keep getting that message. And move the rest down. And eventually we'll storm into there. It'll be a few more turns, I think, before that naval invasion's ready for the south.
Ready, sir.
Are we in, fellas? We're going in. Supplies looking a little bit iffy. We'll soon sort that out. Do we have any tanks down there? Well, we're slicing up plenty of Russians. It looks like I've lost my... Or the Danes have lost their front line against the Soviets here. Hope the Americans are going to hold that. They should do. That's a good place to hold. That's a big fight. Maybe not as much as I thought. German submarines. Thought we'd seen the last of them when Germany capitulated. Okay, the Dominion of India is coming in. I was kind of hoping they'd stay out of it for a bit longer. Just to make sure that they didn't get invaded here, but it's off. They've asked to fight, so they can get stuck in. I should have some more troops. Excellent. I've got 24 divisions of Malaysian troops here. Stick them in an army. Put them, I don't know, under there, so I don't lose them. Stick a general in charge. William Platt, it'll do. Get them training. Cut off the troops in Hamburg? Let's have a look. I just put him in charge of the army to train and he's fallen ill instantly. He obviously doesn't like the water in Malaysia. Hamburg, where's Hamburg? Yeah, we could. Well, I could. I don't have a mobile offensive army up here. But that would be a good move next, I think, once we've got this lot snipped off. Which we'll need to start working on now. Where's going to be our way in? Let's get the tanks. Oh, we haven't quite finished this.
Yes, sir.
Let's finish this off then. Right, let's just get this done.
Move out.
These lot are clearly going to go. Tanks moving into mountains. Let's not bother with that. Let's get the infantry moving in instead. Nice. They're going to go. They're going to go. Big overrun. Big chunk of divisions there. Is there anything simple? Alright, things are starting to starve quite nicely. Let's get that. Can I get that, please?
Orders.
Game's just struggling to keep up with all the units.
Orders.
Attack that from 4 sides. We'll have that. We can throw a bit of infantry in now.
Yes, sir.
Go on, let's do that. I think
Ready.
the enemy are that knackered, I think we can safely take those. Those are still fort zones, so we do need to be a little bit wary. We go across that river
Ready, sir.
with some men. Can we get across? I know it's a river crossing, but still.
Listen up.
Oh, I can't go directly across from there. Right, instead then, you lot pile in there.
Move out.
Breaking them down bit by bit, which is what I like to see. And eventually there'll come a point where the allies will be able to push forwards. Because my infantry just set on a big defensive line, they'll just slowly advance after them. And it gets a bit easier then. And we just have to worry about the breakthroughs. Shall I start with strategic bombers? It's probably a bit late in the game. Oh god, I haven't done these. I missed these down here. Alright. Paratroopers? We'll go with special forces stuff. Let's also pause there because I have seen I've got some lovely XP. So let's we want this one. We're not making any more naval bombers because we've run out of factories. Okay, so what factories can we afford to give up on? Trucks. Oh, hang on. Let's put some more into trucks because we're going to lose some of those in that fighting. Support equipment, we've finally got enough. Thank God for that. We're going to make a better modern tank. No, we're not. We're going to make a... Let's get the main gun up a bit. Armour. We're going to put all reliability up. So where's reliability? That's gone up. The armour's good. 100% reliability. I put the main gun as well. 96%. Some armour. It's reliable. Boom. Let's have that. Let's see how they deal with that. Where's it gone? That one. And do we get any more spare factories? Because the planes are a bit of a problem. What am I producing? I am... Oh, okay. Right. Right, forget this. I don't need all these refineries. I do have a lot of military factories to build. Can't you base paratroopers in northern India to attack the Trans-Siberian Rail? You've then got to supply them and find them a way out. So, paratroopers are good, but they are, by the definition of their role, cut off behind enemy lines once they go in. Depending on where you use them, of course. And you need enough transport planes to be able to fly them in the numbers that you want as well. So there's various issues around them. But they are useful. I seem to be lacking on... Let's have a look at my trade. What do I not need so much of anymore? Imported. I need the oil. I don't need to import any aluminium. So let's get that down to 0. Yeah, because I've got a lot being extracted. That's fine. I'm importing 80. No. No, I'm not. Let's get that down. Oh, I'm only using 1? Well, let's reduce that anyway. Is there anywhere else using that? British Malaya can export up to 570 units of tungsten. We can only trade... If I clicked on that by accident, I don't want that. And the rest is okay, I think. Have you got Finland as an ally? If so, could push into Russia through Finland? No, I don't know what their status is. Can I get them to join the faction? Nope. They're not popular enough democratically in Finland. I can guarantee independence, and can I boost... Can't boost party popularity, so... Not quite sure. You used to be able to do that, but you can't do that anymore.